Baby skin looks easy, but it's actually one of the hardest textures to get right. Today you'll learn how to create smooth, realistic baby skin using depth, gradients and restraint, not details. Baby skin looks simple, but it's actually very delicate to draw. So instead of adding texture, you focus on soft depth to make it look real. If you're already thinking that this feels too simple, then relax, because this is where most people mess it up by adding too many details. Start by darkening the main wrist fold and the lower outline of the hand using a 3B pencil. Keep the pressure on your pencil light and controlled. If your pencil is pressing harder than your thoughts right now, then pause and soften the pressure. Next, blend the entire hand using a soft tissue paper with gentle circular motions, and you'll immediately see the skin start to look smooth. A common mistake here is pressing hard while blending, which makes baby skin look overworked. Keep the pressure light like polishing glass, not scrubbing it. Nothing dramatic should happen here, and that's the goal. All the reference images you need, including the grid and outline versions, are available on our Academy site to make your drawing process smoother and more structured. Now start building depth using a B pencil on the lower portions of the fingers. Add small curved strokes to hint at gentle folds, but keep stroke length random and pressure varied. Uniform strokes instantly make skin look artificial. Baby skin is softly uneven, and if all your strokes look the same, your brain immediately calls it fake. Move finger by finger. Darken the lower portion first, then reduce pressure upward to create roundness. This gradient is what stops the fingers from looking flat. If it looks boring right now, then congratulations, because you're doing it right. For knuckle dimples, darken the center slightly with a 3B pencil, then fade outward. Think shallow bowls, not holes. For the detailed but softer look, add some softer strokes of variable length using your B pencil on the knuckle dimples. This will also give you the skin texture which is required here. The pinky and ring fingers receive less light underneath, so keep the lower portion slightly darker. Use a low pencil angle and build depth gradually and avoid dark bands. Match the depth across fingers so everything feels connected. Add very light textural hints only where light barely reaches. For the hand itself, add a soft gradient near the bottom using flicking motions. Only darken areas that receive less light and protect highlight zones. This makes highlighting much easier later. Future you will thank the present you for this. Once the 3D base is ready, blend using a large dry brush with very light pressure. Switch to a medium brush for smaller areas to avoid smudging the surrounding details. If something looks dull after blending, fix it with a pencil instead of blending more. Too much blending removes the softness baby skin needs. Finish by lightly blending again with tissue paper to unify everything and keep the skin smooth. If your hand feels tense here, relax as it's supposed to feel calm. If you want to watch the full step-by-step tutorial of this drawing, you can access it for free on our Academy site. Now add highlights using a perfection eraser. This tool is perfect for baby skin because it creates soft, blended highlights with zero aggression. It lifts graphite smoothly and helps the texture stay natural, which is exactly what baby skin needs. Always lift the graphite using soft circular motions. Use back and forth strokes only for thin blended highlights. Try to avoid sharp highlights because that's the fastest way to accidentally age baby skin. Add brighter strokes only where the light is reaching the most. And in this case, it's on upper edges. And then lower the pressure on your eraser as you move downwards. For knuckle dimples, add soft highlights just below the darker texture. You'll see depth appear instantly, as the finger is slightly stretched. So add a few soft stretch skin strokes beside darker areas where the skin pulls gently. Repeat the same highlight logic across all fingers. Keep your eraser clean and start with light pressure. You can always add more. Stop fixing imaginary problems because the goal is not bright highlights everywhere. The goal is fresh, smooth skin. On knuckles, add tiny strokes of different lengths. If they all match, your brain reads it as fake. Along the upper edge of the hand, add a thin highlight beside the darker edge. Keep your eraser angle low so the highlight stays soft. If a highlight feels too strong, Then you can soften it up with a very light blending. Erase like you're borrowing the paper from someone else. Now let's move to the pinky finger. The steps stay the same, but the whole finger is visible in this reference, so it gets extra care. Start adding highlights along the upper edge using a perfection eraser. Keep them soft and thin so the finger stays gentle and smooth. If the highlight feels dull, lightly boost it with a mono zero eraser, just enough to wake it up, not shock it. Add a few curved strokes on the nail edge so it doesn't look flat or stuck on. For the rest of the finger, go back to the perfection eraser and place softer highlights. On the nail, add 2 soft highlight bands first, then run a brighter mono zero stroke through the center. This little contrast makes the highlight pop instantly, like turning up clarity by 1 notch. Now place a thin, bright stroke right beside the darker texture using the mono zero eraser. Then soften it into a gradient with the perfection eraser. From here on, it's the same process, so go back and forth to brighten where needed and soften where it feels too strong. Small changes make a big difference and there's no fixed number of strokes. Now let's move to the hand itself, and as always start adding highlights using a perfection eraser. Try to lift graphite gently to create a soft gradient, not sharp lines. If your hand is pressing harder, then pause, blink and relax your grip. Add a few slightly brighter strokes where light hits, but keep everything minimal. This is the moment most people ruin baby skinny adding too many details, so don't be the most people. If you're thinking just one more stroke, then stop because that's the trap. If something feels dull, you can lightly touch it with a flat tip mono zero, but don't stack highlights. Lift excess graphite gently with the perfection eraser to clean things up. Keep highlights away from the darkest areas and notice how the folds start to look soft and 3D without screaming for attention. If this feels boring, that means you're doing it right. And look how with these final touches, the skin started to look soft without looking flat. These earlier explained techniques and control is the trick most tutorials skip. And just like that, the baby hand comes together looking smooth and natural. And once you start seeing skin in layers, everything begins to click. Also, if you are an absolute beginner and want to learn drawing from scratch, you can join our drawing course on AHR Studios Academy. It is now trusted by 20,000 students across 165 countries, and you can enroll today with 90% off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.